NBA. Right here. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Now here's Williams. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Dort. 5 to shoot, and he gets the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Holmgren. Embiid, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Embiid drives in, and Embiid throws it down.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
And here are the Thunder now. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
Now here's Giddey. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Maxey.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. Over in the corner, Williams. 5 on the clock. Back to Holmgren. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Embiid with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Maxey on the wing. Embiid finds Oubre. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Embiid against Williams. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
He had a nice open look right there.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Harris against Giddey. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Melton. Holmgren wide open. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy. Embiid always ready to deliver.
Here's Dort. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 70. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Lowry out there with Hield. Then it's Martin. Then there's Batum, and it's Bamba in at center. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, still without a basket.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Lowry passes to Hield. For three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Hield's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Changes for Philadelphia. Harris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Williams against Harris. Over to the wing. To the middle. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Bamba. Here's Holmgren. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Now here is Harris. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Maxey. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Joe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Joe's got his first bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Maxey out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Bamba's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Hield the pass to Harris. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. Off target with his 3. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", He's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daignault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Here's Holmgren. After the made shot from Joel Embiid, the Thunder with another miss.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Taken away by Williams. Shot and game clock separated by 5. That ties the game. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
And the basket by Lowry.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Over in the corner, Williams. Oubre with the steal. 1 second left. And the layup good by Lowry. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Kelly Oubre, because of his athleticism, he can swipe it at any time.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Ladies and gentlemen, your buzzer, you pick.
And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. 76ers ahead. Up. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Put your hands together and get out for Red Panda.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Joe in at the 2. The lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they've bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Williams with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. A fader. It's good. Embiid's got 8.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Josh Giddey. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
Well, we've seen this before. The aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
They set the pick. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. driving inside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
A nice shot by Harris.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
There's 1:47 left in the third. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Embiid wide open. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. And the layup is good. Holmgren's got 10.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Embiid against Holmgren. Nobody near Milton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone for the lead, and it's good on the layup. He's got 15.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Embiid dishes to Lowry. Back to Embiid. Oubre outside. And shot on the way. The Thunder pull it in. And here we go. Williams, a screen on Harris. Joe, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there.
Substitution on the court.
Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre at the 3, the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
3-pointer by Embiid. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
The kick out to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Maxey finds Embiid. Back to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Maxey into the lane, and the shot goes in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Williams, and And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Hands it from downtown.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Thunder have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
This is where it takes some steady nerves. You're at the free throw line if you're Chet Holmgren. You know your team needs this.
And so he's good on all three free throws, and that will put them up by two.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Out to Harris. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Bede in the corner. Holmgren with the steal. Dort against Oubre. Dort passes to Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. Driving the lane. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Oubre. Here's Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Gets the first, and that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
But those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line and a very tight game.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Time called here, and the Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 59 seconds left in the game. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. Now they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Puts the move on. It's good!
You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself, even in the tight spots of the game.
Here's Joe. On the wing, Williams. Oubre with the steal. Embiid with it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. Right between the eyes. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse.
Substitution on the floor. Here we go, Open City.
Puts it up off the inbound. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Holmgren.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Embiid, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. Embiid kicks to Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. Got it.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Over in the corner, Williams. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Embiid against Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one. That makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
To the inside, Holmgren. It's in!
That is an absolute monster from Chet Holmgren. Big-time delivery.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 4. 3 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game.
End of the game.
They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was...
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.